Welcome to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. I cannot believe we are 25 days into August. It feels like the summer has just flown by. We've got a great show in store for you. We're going to introduce you to Mountain Bells, a new food truck over in Minturn that you're not going to want to miss out on because the food is delicious. We're going to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District and some of the great amenities that they've got going on over there that you can participate in. All it takes to get a library card is to show up with a photo ID. Then we're going to make our way down to the Eagle Chamber and give you some wonderful information on some upcoming events, as well as do some fabulous cooking in the kitchen with Tracy. So many things to do on the show of Good Morning Vail, so make sure that you stay tuned. It starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on 92? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our expanded Spanish programming block. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website, tv8vail.com.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
The Eagle Valley Library District is such a wonderful amenity here in the community, and it's one of my favorite things to go and do and participate in their activities and use. Libby is my best friend, and we're always excited to have them come in and give us some great information and inspire you to get a library card because it's just so simple. So let's introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, where we always like to learn all the things going on in and around the community, and one of those big components is the Eagle Valley Library District. I've got Tegan Davis here on the couch with me to talk about everything going on. Now last time you were here, we were talking about, the kids are going to be going back to school soon. Well, the kiddos are back in school.
They're back in school, and so we're getting ready for after-school programs. So at the moment, we're doing our storytime break. So now we're going to do our after-school program. So it's prep because each branch has after-school programs for elementary school students as well as teens.
Got it.
And then, of course, we'll be bringing back our adult programming in the fall.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Always the things going on at the library district.
Yes.
And I know I always talk about this, but the things you can check out from the library, it's not just a book.
It's not just a book. We got so much. We got so much. Of course, we have books, and what makes Colorado Libraries really special is that we all share with each other. So if you do not find what you need on our stacks, please ask us because we can start asking other libraries. Our library catalog, our online library catalog, is all essentially Western Slope libraries. So if you can find it there, they will send it to us, and then we work with the Eastern Slope libraries through a program called Prospector, and so that's even big universities.
Wow.
So if you're doing research or you need a textbook, we can start asking bigger universities in Eastern Colorado libraries, and they start sending us stuff too. So we're talking big systems like DPL, Douglas County.
Yeah.
We even ask Wyoming, and then if we can't find it through Colorado, we'll start asking out of state. So the whole point is to get you what you need. So we try to get to yes is our motto, and getting you the materials you need.
Wow.
And that includes our library of things, which you were alluding to,
Yes.
not just books.
Yes.
So
But I didn't know that. I didn't know the network was so big.
It's
I
very
thought,
vast.
maybe
Yeah.
here in the valley you could swap in and out. But you can go
huge.
nationwide.
You can go nationwide. So what's really special, again, about Colorado is that library share. Not all states do this. So we have a courier system throughout the state that will bring library books from other libraries so that you can have what you need if we don't have it on our shelves. And of course, we're open to recommendations. So if you have a book where you're just like, it would be really great if you purchase, give us recommendations as well. And again, like if we don't have it, we will try to get it. And we've asked the Library of Congress, and they've sent us stuff. Someone had a research project. The Library of Congress is like, can't leave the library. We're like, that's okay. The patron was so happy that they still had access to that material. So we will keep going because we're always trying to get you what you want.
That is really so. If you ever think they are not going to have what I want in the library, think again.
Yes.
Because it's now, we can now give that to Tegan and she's going to make it happen.
Yeah, please ask
Accept
us.
all challenges right here.
We love it. It's a fun deep dive for us. We really like to try to get you guys materials. We have people who have, they're really interested in dance, and so they're really interested in those DVDs, and we might not have that collection, but we try to go find that collection for them.
Got it. Now, we've run segments on the show where we've shown the new way to check things in and out of the library with the locker program. What other enhancements do you have?
Oh, we've got some good things in store. So locker program. So we're going to be looking at getting lockers in all 3 buildings. At the moment, Avon's the first, and we're looking for Gypsum, and then eventually Eagle. We have our bookmobile coming.
Wow.
So that is going to.
Is it a Ferrari?
No.
No.
That would be a trunk.
That would be so cool.
It would be cool, but there wouldn't be much that we could help people with because it'd be like a trunk of a few things.
Yeah.
Fun to drive, but a trunk. So we have a bookmobile that will be kicking off in September. Hopefully, it'll be delivered. And
Wow.
That's the timeline that we're looking at, and that gives us the capability because our district is 17,000 square miles, so we're very big, and our libraries aren't always convenient for people. So we have a bookmobile so that we can reach Dot Cerro, so we can do Minturn, so we can do Red Cliff, so we can go up to Bond, and we can bring like this little mini library to people.
I love that. The rolling library.
The rolling library, we're really excited.
Yeah, get those rural areas so people don't have to drive to you, make it convenient. And that's
Right.
kind of what you're doing with everything else, just making it convenient
Yep.
for people to come in and get the information and items they want.
Exactly. We're trying to make it it's easy for you.
Yeah.
So if you can't come to us, we're looking to come to you. And even if you would like to come to us at 2 in the morning, we have our online collection.
Wow.
Because we're not open.
Yeah.
But you can access our materials online 24/7.
Because you can do music, you can do all kinds of things.
Yep.
And what is it called again, the program name?
The music is
Yes.
Freegal. I did not.
That's right.
Yep, I didn't
Yep.
name it. So free and legal mashed together, Freegal. And so you can download music. You get to keep. And then of course we have our online ebooks and audiobooks. We have digital magazines. We have databases that you can learn how to craft. So if you're looking for activities for you or your family to do. So I tried one which was ice tie-dyeing. So you use ice cubes to tie-dye. It was super fun. So yeah, there's so many little areas that you can just kind of nerd out at the library.
Well, that's a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to say a 4-letter word.
Yes.
A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't, especially this time of year, snow.
Snow. Oh, I love it.
when ski season starts to roll around,
Yes.
how will everything at the library then evolve? Because we've got fall
Yep.
and those beautiful, beautiful colors
Yes,
coming around the
yes,
corner
yes.
here in
Also
the next
love.
few weeks.
Yep, yep.
But then as we transition in, how do we see the library transition?
So we continue our after-school programs. You'll see some more story times as we're looking at some of the weekends if we can fill them. So again, giving littles things to do because they tire out really easy in
Yeah,
the snow.
yeah.
It's a lot. So giving more indoor opportunities for the littles, and then we're still on our same time with our doors being open. Access is still going to be available. The bookmobile will still be out there on the road.
Right.
Yep, we got one with chains and everything. We're ready to go. So we will still be very much open and doing more programming and hopefully bringing you the things that you need.
Yeah, and you mentioned something very interesting too, the littles, because they do tire out.
They do tire
You know,
out.
and those guests that come in from out of state, it's easy to get a library card.
it
All
is.
you have to do is go in there with a photo ID, free.
Yep.
But what a great place to go if everybody's worn out from skiing. You don't want to run out and shop and drag the kids around, because having 3 kids myself, I know how taxing that can be.
Yep, yep.
So go decompress in the
Yeah,
library.
Come hang out.
Yeah.
Come hang out. We got games. We have books. We have activities. We have fireplaces if you need to warm up. You can and we have a puzzle table. Everyone loves their puzzle table. It's like a community puzzle, and people
Yeah.
will sit there and just put in a few pieces.
Yeah.
I get caught being like, oh, I can get just one, and you're like, oh no, I got to keep going.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you get caught by taking one piece. And
Oh
so,
no!
Oh,
You can't do that.
no.
Then the puzzle doesn't
Horrible
end.
things to do.
Maybe some people do
You
that.
could
but
hide the piece
you
and
can
have
hide-
clues around the library.
Oh, that would be a good
Yeah.
one. Find the one
See?
piece.
Who's
Okay.
coming up with great ideas
I like
today?
this. I like this. Yes, so anyone and everyone is welcome at the library, and you don't have to have a library card to come in. You don't need a library card to look at the materials while you're in the library. If you want to take the materials home, that's when you need a library card and
Got
any
it.
photo ID.
Okay.
So ski pass, gym pass, passport, driver's license, whatever photo ID you have will work.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Keeping it
We
simple.
try to keep it simple.
All right. Well, Tegan, thank you so much for
you.
coming in. All the great programming taking place, the transition now that the kiddos are back in
Yep.
school, and we're talking about family vacations coming up when the winter season arrives.
yes.
But we don't want to skip over fall because it's one of my favorite times of year.
It is so nice. It
Yeah.
is so nice.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Next up, we've got a special duo from 2 of the best voices in the bluegrass and country genres.
We know you're going to love this one from Melanie Cannon and Willie Nelson. Here's Back to Earth.
And the songs our love created, I still sing. And every night we make the rafters ring.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that! Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, to fight 6 years off in here.
Well, I like it. It's like a mini facelift. Oh, it totally works.
I think I need a box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunities for points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for a great place to get a delicious bite to eat? Well, Mountain Bells is a new food truck in Minturn that you're not going to want to miss out on. So we're going to introduce you to them and their wonderful menu now.
I'm your host, Liz, and I have 2 lovely ladies sitting here on the sofa with me. We're going to talk spicy, right? I'm super excited to have you here. Lindsay Eckham and Abby, what is your last name?
Wickham.
Okay, Wickham. And you all business, I like that name, Wickham. You all are business partners for something new and fantastic, and you're called Mountain Bells, correct. And you both look like Mountain Bells, Southern Bells, and it's the Creole food truck. Now, we have food trucks like crazy around the valley, but I have not yet seen a Creole food truck. So tell us all about this. Where are you guys located? What are your hours? Where can people find you? And then we need to hear all about the food and how you started this.
Perfect.
So just a couple of questions.
Cool, yeah. So we're located at 152 Main Street in Minturn.
Okay.
So we're actually in the Agora. So Larry Stone owns the property. And in the back, we have Wild Mountain Cellars, Matt Deem. So we kind of have a little bit of a collaboration.
Nice.
It's covered. We have tables, so you can have wine. Larry does the wood-fired pizza, and then obviously our truck. You know, it's been really awesome to just have a spot to sit and stay. We are working on moving and events. We talk about that in a minute as well. We have some events coming up.
Okay.
Hour-wise, we are closed on Mondays unless otherwise. We're really flexible with our hours. Kind of doing Sundays and Tuesdays 2 to 3 to like 8-ish. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we do 11:30 to 7:30 unless we're super busy. We'll stay open later. And then Fridays and Saturdays, we do live music. So kind of an all-day thing.
This is so cool. So it's kind of like a block party situation almost. It's
a lot of fun.
And you just happen to be there. So you both look so young to me, which I think is real. You're laughing, but I think it's great because I love to see women who get businesses going and work together as a partnership and all those great things. You know, empowering women is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really glad to have both of you here. And how did you girls get together with regards to a food truck, and then what made you decide on the type of food?
Well,
talk about how we met.
Yeah, we actually we've worked together for a while, just on a variety of jobs.
Yeah.
We started nannying, and we met on a playground together, and then from there on, we just kind of somehow always found each other working together. And
that's great. And then you clicked, obviously.
Yeah.
100%. We just work really well together, which is super important.
It's really
we finish
important.
each other's sentences. We're thinking the same thing at the same time, and it's kind of crazy. And we're always just like giggling about it. And we're just like, oh my goodness, like we just said the same thing again.
That's kind of neat. It's kind of, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like a marriage. But when you're partners, it's true.
We always joke about how we're married together and
why
married
not?
to the truck.
A partnership is a partnership, and that's what's important. And you have to get along, and you have to respect each other's opinions and ideas, and all the other good stuff. So, do you have like one is more creative and the other one's more business minded, or are you pretty much even in that department?
I feel like we kind of switch off a lot.
Yeah, that's great. Usually
Yeah.
there's one right brain and one left brain.
Yeah, I mean, like we're completely the same person.
That's amazing.
Just we have, you know, a couple different skills, and right now, since it's just the two of us doing everything,
Wow.
I mean, it is really cool to have two females, you know, all the way down to gray water dumping, figuring out, you know, electricity, all the dirty work. Like it's us. We are accounting, front of the house, back of the house, chefs, like dishwashing, everything is us. So
wow, that's so impressive, though.
Yeah,
it really is.
We're super excited about it, and you know, we just wanted to bring something different to the Valley. So I know you were talking about kind of how and why we started. It kind of came out of nowhere. There was an opportunity for us, and you know, just looking to kind of grow with that. But there was nothing like us in the Valley. You know, there's so many different kinds of the same food here that we wanted to do something different to cater to a lot of those southern clientele that do come up here. So.
You know, we always have so many of the same types of dishes and food stuff, staples, whatever you want to call it, out here. So it's really nice to see, like, there's one Indian restaurant in the whole Valley, and I love that place. So it's really, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I love that place.
Yeah.
But it's just really neat to have something unique and different, because a lot of times you go to a food truck, you can get a gyro or a taco. And I love both of those things. Don't get me wrong, they're my favorite. I can fill up on all of that. But it's nice to have a little diversity to also enjoy, and that's really cool. So do both of you prepare the food?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yes? And do you have any background in cooking, or did you decide, I can cook, I'm going to do this?
That was kind of how I did.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
My grandma taught me how to cook from very little. You know, my dad was super into cooking as well.
Yeah.
So just starting from there, you know, and I'm from Virginia as well, so like the type of food we have, I'm very, you know, so I grew up on.
Right.
So like I know how to, you know, mix spices and have like a certain flavor, and like, you know, frying chicken and everything.
Yum.
So I kind of
Gotta try the Nashville hot chicken tenders.
Oh my God. It's one of my favorite things in life.
So good.
Just fried chicken in general.
So yeah, it's just kind of like I just grew up cooking, and you know, that's how.
That's great.
came
I mean, you don't
out.
have to be a chef to become one. I mean, you can be self-taught or grandma taught or anything like that. And I mean, if you make good food, who cares where you came from?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And what about you?
So me, on the other hand, is a little bit different, which is really cool though, that how we can work well together, because she doesn't have the complete background, but she does know how to cook and receptive and stuff like that. And sometimes when you work with people that haven't been in the industry, it's almost a little bit better because we gel just a little better.
Right.
So I've been cooking since I was 5.
5?
Yeah. Like
I've been eating
I
since
came
I was
out
5.
I came out of the womb knowing that I wanted to be in this industry. I wanted to cook.
amazing.
I have 4 years culinary in high school, which was really awesome to have those classes, and then 4 years in college. My major, I did a major in hospitality management and business. I didn't want to just go for culinary because I wanted to be well-rounded in the industry.
Especially if you do the business side,
Which
now
is,
you made it
yeah,
perfect.
extremely important. And when I was little, I always wanted to, you know, have brick and mortar, some small eclectic, you know, maybe a tapas restaurant or craft cocktails, desserts, stuff like that. And then, you know, like I said, this kind of came out of nowhere. So I was like, you know, I have to start somewhere of something my complete own and her own. And it's really exciting just to share with the community and the world what I can prepare. And
I just think that's wonderful. So you
you.
both just have so many great qualifications to gel with each other, and it really works out. How long have you been open?
Our first day was July 4th. In
Oh, so
Beaver
you're
Creek,
brand
at the bottom of Powder
spanking
Ray. So we had the fireworks and everything first day. And
What was that like, chaos or not?
It went really smooth.
Oh, good.
It was,
Yeah.
but just knowing how we can work together, it was just like we didn't even have to talk, we give each other a look. Like she'll grab me this, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Oh my God.
So it just like it flowed like really, really well. So it was kind of
Okay,
awesome.
now I have the most important
Yeah.
question of all. Okay. Tell me some of the dishes. What do you make?
Well,
My pants just popped open thinking about the food. I did. I'm already full.
We have the Nashville hot chicken tenders.
Oh.
Now I'm kind of switching where I can offer bites as well, just like to more finger food.
Right.
The jambalaya, the shrimp etouffee, and then we have sausage po' boy and shrimp po' boys, and then the sidewinder fries.
Is there drool over here?
Just a little bit.
I love po' boys.
Beignets.
Oh, good. So
and
you're
then-
bringing
yeah.
New Orleans to Minturn is what you're doing.
And something we do have to mention too, everything is made from scratch, everything handmade, so the beignets are handmade.
Wow.
We hand bread everything. So it is a little bit more challenging, you know, in a food truck sense.
I can imagine.
And then we do have our commissary as well, but we're creating that quality from scratch food. So that's why, you know, we work these insane hours and we don't stop. And yes, we're tired. We live off a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
And, you know, but it is exciting to have it ours. But yeah, the whole made from scratch thing, you know, and we're working on, you know, we tweak things here and there. And we're super stoked that every single person that has come by is in love with our food.
Oh,
and,
I love it.
you know, we sit there and try to dig it out of people like, what's wrong? And no one has said one wrong thing.
Well, you can learn
nothing.
from
Yeah,
that.
but no one said anything.
Wow. That's amazing.
So we're
not a little bit too much pepper here, nothing. You just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing at all. Do people show up mostly for lunch or like a dinner time, or is it both?
It depends. More dinner.
Yeah, more
but-
dinner, huh? Oh,
So
okay.
like with Sundays and Tuesdays, you'll see more dinner crowd.
Okay.
But you know, you have Fridays and Saturdays, you know, the farmers market and everything. So lunch rush can be
Nice.
pretty.
So I know it's a food truck, so it could be mobile. I know you're stationary now, but do you have plans to show up at some of outdoor concerts and
We do.
festivals? And are you ever gonna come down Valley or up Valley? I never know what I'm saying.
Whichever way, same. We're all it's
Part
all
of the
one.
Valley,
It's all one.
somewhere here. Come to Avon.
Yes, we definitely have plans to do
Yay.
that. We are going to be in Lions Head Oktoberfest and the Vail Village Oktoberfest coming
Oh
up.
my gosh, that's wonderful.
And, you know, plans for the winter, not 100% sure yet on location. We potentially might be working kind of out of the Agora in that space, and
Nice.
with Matt and Larry, and kind of having like a smaller, like just eclectic little space for people to after the Minturn Mile. So
I love it.
plans for that, and then unfortunately we missed the cutoff to kind of be in like the Avon area unless we're on private property.
Gotcha.
So kind of working towards that, but like I said, it's just two of us right now,
Right.
and it's our baby, and we're just kind of slow and steady wins the race, and kind of go from there. So
Well, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with both of you ladies, Abby, and I can't even believe that this is something that you just decided, hey, it's right here at our fingertips. And Lindsay, I'm sorry, I forgot to say your name.
No, you're good.
And I was all of a sudden, like, I said your one name.
It's all good.
And then Abby and Lindsay, Eckham, well, you're not both Eckham, but
okay,
you might
it
as well
sounds
be the same
so
people.
funny. Wickham, Ekman, Wickham.
You're Wickham and Eckham,
Combine
so
it.
you're just one combined human
Yeah.
being. Two entities, you guys, two powerful women that are doing something really spectacular. And this just shows that we could put anything our minds are set to and make it happen. And this is what you guys have done with Mountain Bells Creole Food Truck, something unique and original. Make sure you get on over to Minturn, see these lovely ladies, and try out that delicious food. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Liz. We really
Yes,
appreciate
I'm
it.
so excited. I'm going to make my way over there and try some
You
too.
have to.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank
Y'all,
you.
check out that Creole food truck over in Minturn, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Join us on the famous Leadville Railroad. This historic train ride takes you on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for an afternoon of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Our scenic train rides are a perfect place to bring families closer together while immersing them in the natural beauty and rich history of this picturesque region. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Make memories that will last a lifetime. Tickets available at LettvilleRailroad.com.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie and Astis.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
Good morning, Vail.
The Eagle Chamber has a great event coming up, and it's called Biztoberfest. You're not going to want to miss out on the fun, so let's introduce it to you now.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TV8 Vail. I'm excited to be in Eagle today at the Eagle Visitor Center alongside the Executive Director of the Eagle Chamber of Commerce, Michelle Morgan. Michelle, hi. So nice to see you.
So nice to see you. Thank you for coming down.
I'm excited to be here. Tell me what's going on in Eagle right now.
Well, there's a lot going on in Eagle. I don't know how long it's been since you've been down here, but we've got a bunch of new businesses opening. It's really blooming here. We've got 5 different districts in Eagle. We've got the Eagle's historic downtown district. It includes locally owned restaurants and bars, an abundance of retail shops, including a couple of home stores, clothing, flower and plant shops, a juice bar, wellness spas, studios, bike shops, and more. So definitely visit the downtown district of Eagle. We also have Eagle Ranch Village. It offers more, including a coffee shop, wine bar, indoor and outdoor dining restaurants, Capitol Movie Theater, a hair studio, fitness facility, professional services, and more. And then there's Chambers Avenue. I know it's hard to believe, but there's over 100 businesses that are composed of Chambers Avenue, including more restaurants and retail, more fitness facilities, recreation-based businesses, and so many more services for locals and visitors alike.
Wow.
Yes.
Michelle, Eagle is really booming.
I know. It really is.
It's incredible. Let's talk for a minute. If some of these businesses are not members of the Chamber of Commerce, why should they be?
Well, they should be for sure, and they should just reach out to me. We've got the Eagle Chamber membership offers business advocacy resources and an elevated voice of the local business community. We produce events that bridge the community, such as the annual Screaming Eagle Charity Golf Tournament. That's held in the spring each year, and we just had our 29th annual. The event was able to generate $23,000 donated to a local scholarship fund. But the Chamber provides a variety of consistent networking and marketing opportunities to the members, and this helps lift the local business community. One of those channels is through you and TV8, because you're so generous. You offer Chamber members a one-time free interview for any Eagle Chamber member, and they are loving that.
I'm so glad.
We thank you for that.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We are thrilled to support the Chamber and the local businesses. And we're also very excited about a new initiative that we're starting called Explore Eagle. And what that is an opportunity for local advertisers to spread the word about their businesses and keep the costs low by spreading that cost amongst some of their fellow businesses.
That's an excellent idea.
It's a great opportunity. Not everybody has a very large marketing budget.
Right.
And so now we can offer this service and allow people to promote the excitement that's happening in Eagle for a much lower dollar amount. So you can find details about that on our website at tv8vail.com. But I know that you've got a very exciting event coming up soon. It's almost Biztoberfest time, so let's talk about it.
I know it's getting pretty close. Yes, mark your calendar, everybody. Umbrella Roofing's Biztoberfest is coming back to Eagle this year on September 5th. This will be the second annual Biztoberfest, which is a local business expo amidst Oktoberfest. We've got local legend Helmut Fricker and the Alpine Echoes. They liven up this great event with traditional Bavarian music and entertainment, as you can imagine, as most of you know. And this includes men and women stein holding contests, dancing, pretzel making, all of the games and the joy that you'd expect is going to be here right in Eagle at the Brush Creek Pavilion on September 5th. And there will be food trucks, Oktoberfest foods, Biztoberfest beer and wine. By the way, every attendee gets one free Biztoberfest beer. And then after that, they're like $5 a piece. And we also have wine and lots of fun and interactive local business booth displays, including a chance to win $5,000 with the right cornhole shot with Martin Insurance at their tent.
Wow. Sounds like I better be practicing.
Yes, you should be practicing.
Okay. Now, I saw this lovely bag that you've got over here.
I did want to show you.
Show me what you've got there.
This great bag. We have a lot of great sponsorship opportunities. So, first of all, you can go to Eagle Chamber's website, go to September 5th on the calendar, and you can purchase a booth. But we also have sponsorship opportunities. And this is a great Biztoberfest tote. And we have these sponsorship positions available. Isn't this great? It's waterproof vinyl made by local MBS. And it's great for the pool, for the beach, for the hot springs. It's huge. Every attendee is going to get a free bag. Isn't that cool?
That's so fun. Every attendee gets a bag?
Yes, for free.
Wow, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
These are so useful.
I know. So you got to get your sponsorship logo on there. Excuse me.
And how many of these do you typically give away? How many attendees do we see?
We're expecting upwards of 300.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So a great opportunity to market the business.
It is a great opportunity to market your business.
Wonderful. Michelle, thank you so much for having me out today and telling me a little bit about what's going on in Eagle.
Well, thank you for all you do for the Chamber and for the community. We so appreciate you.
Oh, absolutely. So for more information, visit us at tv8vail.com or visit
eaglechamber.co and go to the events calendar, September 5th, and look up Biztoberfest.
Excellent. What do you say, Michelle? You ready to go explore Eagle?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good morning, Vail.
Join host Madison Brown as she visits with guests ranging from country star Toby Keith to magician Tommy Wynn. Explores the kitchen from cake decorating to cooking Hawaiian style, all while exploring unique locations across the country. Check your local listings and tune in.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Join us on the famous Leadville Railroad. This historic train ride takes you on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for an afternoon of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Our scenic train rides are a perfect place to bring families closer together while immersing them in the natural beauty and rich history of this picturesque region. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Make memories that will last a lifetime. Tickets available at LeadvilleRailroad.com.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake. It's fake.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
Tracy Miller from Colorful Cooking is a great chef here in our community to inspire you to eat healthier. Well, she's going to show us how to make some delicious salmon at home, so you're going to want to participate in all the fun.
It's time to talk about salmon. Anti-inflammatory foods. They help your body stay healthy. They fight against disease. Of course, fatty fishes are a perfect anti-inflammatory food. And salmon is one of the healthiest things that you can eat. So we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. People get nervous about cooking fish, but I'm going to tell you something. It's super easy. The key is buy a good piece of fish and don't overcook it. And season it. Remember, we're talking about zucchini fritters again. We're talking about how you have to season things nicely. Like, look at how much seasoning I'm going to put on this. I'm going to definitely cover it with a lot of salt and pepper. And I'm also going to get like all these little pieces right here. Like, don't forget about that. Whenever I'm grilling steak or something like that, I make sure I get all the edges. The skin is still on it, so what we're gonna do right now is put this flesh side down in the pan. Wait. My pan needs to be a little hotter, so I'm just gonna make sure my olive oil is all in there. I wanna hear a sizzle when I put it in the pan. And look at that though, that's a nice piece of fish. Now what they say when you are looking for fish, when you're buying it, you wanna find a piece of fish that doesn't smell like fish. So if you walk up and you're like, ew, that stinks, don't buy it. You also wanna make sure it has a nice flesh. Like, see how that's really firm? That's what you want. Okay, we've got a little bit of a warmer pan here, so I'm gonna put that fish right down like that, skin side up. We will flip it over. It will not take very long. I put a cold piece of fish in a warm pan, so I'm going to turn the pan up just a little tiny bit. We are going to make an orange avocado blueberry salsa to go on top of the salmon. So see how I'm just pulling that off? It could ripen up another day, but we're using it today. So this is how you do it. You cut around the pit, the seed in the middle, and then you cut like this. This is the perfect way to peel an avocado, and this is how you get most of the nutritional value. You peel it like a banana, right? How many times have you tried to scoop it out with a spoon and it just hasn't worked out? This is how you do that. You peel this like a banana, and then we have a nice avocado. So, and look, I like the firmness of this. If I was making avocado toast, I would be disappointed that it was that firm, but since we're putting it in a salsa, I like it. Okay, so we're just cutting those up into nice little pieces, the kind of the same size as the blueberries. So I'm gonna get those in my bowl for salsa. The fish is cooking up nicely. I can hear it kind of sizzling, which is what you want. I'm gonna put a bunch of just whole blueberries. And like I said, blueberries are so good right now and so good for you. So we're gonna put equal amounts of blueberries and avocado in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper, because I love my salt and pepper. Gotta have it on everything. I really like spice, so we are putting some jalapeno in there. We'll mince this up really small. Depending on how spicy you want it, take the seeds out if you don't want it that spicy. Keep the seeds in if you do want it spicy. A lot of people claim that if you roast your jalapeno first, then it's going to be even more spicy. And you know what? I kind of believe it because I really like to roast those. Okay, that's too much. We're going to do about 1 part. So 2 parts blueberries, 2 parts avocado, 1 part zucchini. And of course, we'll have the real recipe because nobody likes it when I tell them parts. And then we're going to add some orange. Orange and salmon go so nicely together. I'm going to put a little bit of the orange juice right in there because why waste that delicious juice? And then I'm going to segment this orange. So when you segment an orange, you just do like this, get everything out of there. This is a good orange. I'm kind of surprised though because oranges are usually a winter time fruit, but this one is juicy and delicious and smells really good. Okay, and then we're going to segment it like that. So we're going to do that all the way around just to keep the membrane out. This is a delicate way to enjoy an orange. All right, moving on over here. Got to get the orange off my hands. If you're flipping your fish or your steak or anything that you're cooking in your pan or on your grill and it doesn't want to flip, it's stuck a little, give it another minute. You want all those juices. Oh, this one's ready. See that? There we go. And it's starting to cook. I can see that it's still pretty firm. We're going to cook it skin side down now because that is going to make the skin cook and then it'll easily come off. All right, so we've got some orange in there and some jalapeno, some blueberries, starting to get a little messy over here, some blueberries and some avocado. Now I'm going to put a little mint in there. This is actually the only plant that I grow. All right, so we'll put a little mint in there. We've got a little bit of the juice from the orange in there. And now I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper. I know I added some before, but I'm adding a little more. And then I'm going to add just a tiny bit of rice wine vinegar, just to give it that acidic flavor, taking it off the heat, skin side down. Now that's a sockeye salmon. So there's different kinds of salmon. So you get king salmon, sockeye salmon, coho, and pink. Most of the time we get sockeye. Sockeye is a delicious fish as well, and it's red. It's from the Copper River in Alaska, and that river is 300 miles long, and these fish have to swim upstream forever. So they're big, they're meaty, they're delicious, and they're really healthy for you, high in omega-3s and good food for anti-inflammatory eating. And then there's coho, and coho you can find as well, and that's kind of like sockeye coho is just a little bit below that, but it's still very delicious. Okay, there we go. We have our salmon. See, this is how I do it. I just kind of touch it. See how it's firm like that? That means it's nice and done. Sockeye salmon with anti-inflammatory salsa on it. Go out there, cook, eat healthy, and enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at NantucketRopeBracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into Rugs Benedict here in Avon, Colorado. We are joined by Mandy Benedict herself. Mandy, how's the summer going here?
Fantastic. We're having a beautiful summer and some great new introductions in our store.
Yeah, I love this store. It's so beautiful and spacious in here, and it has everything you need. And we are starting with reclaimed wood right here. What do we got here?
So we have quite a few reclaimed options, which a lot of times are old barns, old buildings, things like that, factories, and they just have a really beautiful mountain style. So we have quite a few reclaimed options available in our store.
I love that. And do we know exactly where they came from?
A lot of the things will have, exactly where each thing came from. It depends on the size of the building or the size of the project too, because sometimes it'll use a few different buildings.
Yeah, but it's got that classic kind of Colorado look to it, right?
It does.
Awesome. And then we also have some siding, which can double down as flooring and ceilinging. And
we use wood actually for a lot of decorative spaces. So in my house, for example, we have like on the ceiling to just create interest. So you can do ceilings, you can do soffits, you can do decorative walls in your bar or game room, or even like behind your bed. So we do a ton of wood flooring and wood accent walls.
Love that. And did we invent ceilinging? Did I just come up with a new term for you?
You could have. We just call it, putting wood flooring on the ceiling or putting wood on the ceiling. So.
Yeah, and beautiful here. You can just kind of swipe through and kind of pick and choose here.
Yeah, they slide. We literally have thousands of options, but the thing that our design flooring team is great at is just finding the thing that's going to be most durable for you, fit the look that you're after, the price point you're after. Whether you're going to have radiant heat or depends on the heating system and the humidification, all those things we take into account.
Love that. And these are just a few of the options, and you guys are known for just kind of a quick turnaround sometimes with the warehouse, but what's that kind of process like on your end?
So we do have quite a few things available that can be installed very quickly. We have all employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty, and we offer free estimates. So we'll come out to your house, figure out all of the things that would go into the project, offer a free estimate, and then work with sort of your time frame and schedule.
Love that. And I can just picture this as decoration, kind of just walls, floors, ceilings. Love it, love it. And then we also have area rugs here right behind us. What's going on here?
We do, Rugs Benedict. So we have to have some rugs here. We have just again, hundreds of options of things that you can buy in, things for powder rooms, kitchens. You can do decorative staircases or coordinating family room, living room, dining room rugs. And you just come in and sort of flip through. It's kind of like flipping through a clothing rack where you can just explore all the different sizes, all the different colors, palettes, textures. We have a ton of variety in rugs.
Yeah, I love that. And rugs are kind of sometimes a centerpiece, and they're always just so memorable, right? Like I remember my childhood rug at home, right? So great options here. Any tips and tricks for people looking at these?
Just to come in, if you have any current color schemes or fabrics or things like that, bring some of those with you. People bring pillows, they bring, a piece of their drapery or something like that. And otherwise, people start with area rugs a lot. They'll sort of build their room around it if you're refurnishing.
Love that. Anything else I should ask you? Anything else you want to add here?
No, just come in and explore our beautiful space, and we have options for everyone.
Love that. Rugs Benedict, located here in Avon, Colorado, has all your needs. Come check them out this summer.
Thank you so much for tuning in to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. We hope to inspire you to make some delicious and healthy meals at home. Get out and participate in some wonderful activities taking place in and around our community. Make sure that you tune in. We're here 7 days a week to bring you all of this wonderful local information and so much more. We'll see you tomorrow for another good edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said,